So, well, I think it's a fantastic shortlist that we've got to, and quite a wide variety of projects, from a very small intervention in Thailand, which is a fantastic concept, to the winning project by Stanton Williams, which brings together the refurbishment, different potential uses of some of the larger spaces, and very beautifully executed in what would have been a very complex site.
I absolutely agree, and I think we've moved down to this Stanton Williams project, which probably will stand the test of time. It's only just opened, but it combines, I think, very successfully old existing buildings that weren't built for this use and purpose, and yet the combination of that with the new interventions, I think, have provided a capacity for the education environment to develop and advance over time.
It's certainly a project that gives a lot of possibilities when it comes to blended learning and a beautiful answer on how to transform an existing building. I think this is it's having more possibilities than it shows
I think that's right.
I think
that's right.
Yeah. I think it's also such a fascinating response to what one can only imagine is a staggeringly complex brief. The way that they've responded to it in the many different spaces, it almost feels like it's several projects but completely unified as one. And I think it's a real test of it to understand that all these spaces, although they look completely different and have different uses, feel as part of the whole.
And it's complicated also by the fact that where it sits is in a very public forum and on a busy thoroughfare which is being developed around the King's Cross area. So there's that added layer of public and private interaction.
And then it puts on an important agenda, I think, to how to look at all our existing buildings and actually find new life in them. And
which is great, and that's very important in this current climate.
But we have had, there's been some great projects on the shortlist, and obviously it's always really difficult when you're looking at very small projects and then looking at very large projects. And we've had that. We remember the 2 classrooms. I mean, that was probably the smallest. But looking at how different spaces are used for teaching and learning, and there's been some great examples of that.
I think I found that really encouraging to see that actually majority, if not all of these projects, are responding to a new way of learning. And it's not just about the building and the architecture and the materiality, it's about what the activity is and responding to that and supporting it.
But it also, this project also gives possibilities. So if you have strong, ideas about how, you want to provide different kind of pedagogical learning, you can do it in lots of different kinds of buildings. So it's more or less to have, the strength to push it through somehow.
I think it shows there is no right answer. There's so many great solutions to that problem.
So if you can provide the space, the right kind of space that can adapt over time, that's surely one of the best things about this project.